Hello everyone, this is the second official release of Anarchy. Our first release had over 100 players at the peak of its time, so in the next few months I'm hoping we can really get it up to that point again. It only took a few months of solid advertising, which during the month of October I'll be advertising a lot. We're looking for new supports. At the moment we have some supports which will be getting upgraded to mod at some point in the future. All you need to have is a certain amount of playtime, which should be listed on our forum page or some forum topic on how to get the staff position. But anyway, I'm doing a mystery box giveaway. Just comment your name down below and like this video. The month of October is the month that I plan to be advertising almost all month, so we're going to see a lot of growth. Stay and play while this growth occurs, and we are growing from 20 to 40 to 60 players. I think it's extremely likely that we'll see growth for sure. For some of the beginning players, I recommend PvP, where you can go to the wilderness. It's always active. I recommend the Edgeville area, where there's tons of different types of PvP. The 60 to 90 combat range is the pure PvP. 138 is main, so maxed combat. I recommend on your first account to choose a normal XP mode because it's just the easiest to get into PvPing or bossing. But if you can't and you want a harder mode, you can also choose Deadman with different XP rates. I should say that Deadman is extremely not easy. Chances are you'll die like at least a few times. So each time either have a revival or you have to be ready to lose. It's only a small loss if you lose once, but you lose 1/4 of your total experience. So from every skill you lose 1/4 of your experience. Whatever account you choose first is fine because you can always make a new one in the future. Usually people put dead in front of their name if they're going to make a Deadman account. And then also if you hit me up in game, I can make you a spawn account. If you just make an account with the name spawn in front of it, I can give that rank to you for free. This game has plenty of events. Number one, we have Brawls, which is an arena game. It's a fight to the death, the last person standing. Kind of similar to Fortnite, but obviously much smaller area, way less people. There could be 5 to 20 people, and when there's 20, it's a lot of fun. You have different types of items that you can use. For one, you can use Darox, hybrid armor, which comes with dragon claws, infinity robes, and ruin armor. Or there's another one with a short bow and a flamberge, which is like an upgraded AGS. Another one of our big events is Hangman, where there's over 900 questions and answers about a wide range of topics, including music, artists, RS content, even personal information about me. If you happen to guess the Hangman correctly by guessing certain letters of the alphabet, you can kind of do it easily with the vowels first, but the winner gets 2 event tokens. You have to answer before everyone else. Some of our mini games that we have are wilderness event, where you have to just be in the wilderness and be fighting for 30 minutes. You'll get to 15 event tokens. Another event is the Stealing Creation event. You go into the game and it's extremely easy to get event tokens because you're not leaving the area all the time. You're forced into the game the entire 20 minutes. And in this Stealing Creation, you can collect clay, you can use the kiln to make items and then deposit the items, or you can kill your opponents so that they're not able to deposit any clay for points. The last minigame I want to talk about is Puro Puro, which is an imp catching minigame where you can catch king implings, for example, and get dragon arrows or glories, and then you can sell those for money. You can also do the event and get the event tokens, which are possibly worth way more. Our wilderness is very large and we have many different active PvP areas, different areas in Edgeville, but at each of these areas it's deeper in the wilderness and there's a lot of people that are using hybrid armor or tribrid armor, and a lot of the peers are actually protecting, so you probably don't want to fight them unless you're planning on PKing with no honor. One good thing about these areas is that the players risk a lot. They'll lose possibly Arams or Darox. Some of the best items to get are the Barrow's armor, Fury, Granite Maul, Dark Bow. A lot of the special weapons that they use are Vesta Longsword, Dragon Claws, Karasi, almost any RuneScape special weapon you can imagine. Dragon Dagger is a huge one. Then after you get kills, there's always an EP drop, at least almost always. It's like 75%. You usually get statuettes, which all you got to do is simply click on them. They'll give you PvP tokens, which at Mandrith, the Edgeville Bank you can use to purchase certain armors or certain weapons, usually special weapons that you want to buy. Dragon Claws, Karasi, a lot of the same weapons that they're using you can actually purchase from the shop. Granite Maul and Darkbow are both extremely cheap and are good options. If you're peer PKing, you can purchase those very early on. Usually every kill you get statuettes, even as much as 20,000 PKP. But one of the best items to get from the PKP shop is actually mystery boxes, which are 100,000 PKP. I think that the absolute best option is pure PvP because it gets you the fastest kills, the fastest amount of PvP tokens, but a lot of people also choose max combat, which is 138. And in that case, you can get Vesta or Stadius armor, which is very good, but you're not going to get the PvP tokens as quickly. Also, it's harder to kill them, but I think it's also harder to get killed. So if you're looking for the safer option, sometimes it's the maxed combat, although they can very secretly take out a Karasi or an AGS and hit very high, and they usually have Vengeance. Peers don't have Vengeance, so you can also die very quickly in maxed combat.